So guess who got booked to be at the premiere party for the new series of It? Me. I'm at Warner Brothers. Now listen, these are some of the other actors that were booked for this. And we just getting our hair and makeup done. You know, we just out here lollygagging, eating up all their food. Check out the fit. Check the fit out. The skin on fleek, smile on fleek. You know what I'm saying? And listen, they were so kind. They gave us this fit at the end of the night. I was excited. Now, honestly, when it comes to hair and makeup, I just feel like you see it. It's just hair and makeup. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. But the crew was really nice. They took care of us really well. And I was walking outside because I was like, I need some fresh air. And I randomly saw Abbott Elementary literally across the street. I was like, wow, that's crazy. We're on a real set here. So they really just made a town. So these are some of the actors that are practicing their lines because they are working the maze of this event. So they created this town called Derry because in the movie It, you see him right there in the drain. It was in the town of Derry. And so they created the town of Derry, and this is how it looked. This is a random meat shop that people can walk into and just interact with. They had a karaoke shop. They had a maze. This event was really dope. Like a picture break. Get into these pics real fast. Check me out. Call Tyra. Yes, sir. And this me fooling around trying to get my clothes dirty, but me pretending to be in a white horror movie. You know they always losing something in the drain or in the forest, something like that. You know they do barely enough just to get caught. And these are just some random ass moments. Just some random moments, you know what I'm saying, in the town with everything lit up. So I did record a little bit of the maze. I didn't go in there thinking that I wanted to record because I wanted to kind of just experience it, but they was still setting up and everything, so I just recorded, you know, some of it, but this was dope.
That's the wrong way, guys. Whoa. What was that?
Guess who I found?
Hello.
In this area right here where the It hands are coming out the walls with the champagne and cider, that's where I was posted up. Now this the town filled with people. This was me making my way on over here to the karaoke because they wanted me to get things popping over here in the karaoke area, you know what I'm saying? You know, this whole event was just dope. So we were just doing karaoke all night, you know. I really wanted to include Chris Chalk, one of the actors in the new series, in this video, but he was a little rude, and I didn't think at the moment he was rude, but when I went back to watch the video, because I was gonna include him and his wife, he was a little rude, and I was like, dang, I didn't think of it in any type of way. You know what? I'm gonna just include it, let y'all check it out, and tell me what y'all think, and then we're gonna keep it pushing.
Why y'all standing when you can sit? Uh-oh. A Gucci shoes. Okay. Is it time?
It's time.
Let's stop effing around.
All right, guys, give it up for Chris Chalk.
And my wife, Katie Shaw.
So I went back to see this video this morning, just looking at all the footage that I was doing. And I just want to provide some context because in the moment, you know, when you're in the moment doing things, you're not processing as quickly and as sharply sometimes as you should be. So when I went back to see that video, I was like, oh, I remember getting one of the actors in my videos. I'm going to put them in this compilation, you know, because, you know, I support everybody black. Okay, let me provide some context. I was working the end of the maze where the hands were coming out. So they booked me for this job to manage that. It was a champagne wall. And then when people come out of the maze, they can look at their videos and stuff on the iPad. So I was kind of like interacting with the executives, a lot of the people from the show, from different studio houses like HBO, so on and so forth, right? So the coordinator of the entire event came up to me and said, "Hey, they recommended you would be great in the karaoke space because you just got it." And I said, "Oh, I do got it." So they said they need somebody to go and bring people in to sign up because people weren't signing up. So just go over there and help out the guy that's in that space. So I said, okay, I'll go help out. So I marched on over there. I introduced myself. I said, hey, if you need me to hop on the mic, from time to time, I'll definitely like hop on the mic and everything and just encourage people and just make it a fun atmosphere. And he was like, heck yeah. So boom, we locked in real quick. Boom. Not even like 15 minutes. They said one of the main actors, he needs priority. He needs to go up. So we was like, okay. Okay, he can go up. What's his name, So boom, I stepped to the side because I'm not doing nothing with the music. So I'm letting the person who was running this whole thing do his thing. Like, he talking to the person, and then he tell me, like, oh, his name is Chris Chalk, boom, boom, boom. And he was talking, to, I guess, his rep or whoever that may be. So boom, they said, I guess the person that was running the actual karaoke spot, I'm gonna just call him Tim to make this better. So Tim was like, okay, they can go up, the music is all ready and everything. So people was cheering them on, I was like, well then let me pull out, let me show myself doing the karaoke thing, right? So they get set up on stage, they talking or whatever, and then they just having their thing. We waiting on them because that's what karaoke, or y'all ready. Like, or you guys ready? And he asked us, are we ready? And he said, quit effing around. I was like, ooh. Just take that video back that I included of you and your wife. Because I see that all kinfolk ain't skinfolk. And that's the story. And in the moment, I wasn't thinking nothing of it. I was just like, oh, he a person in the series. I've never even seen it. So, anywho, it is what it is. I ain't making this a big deal. It is what it is. I just wanted to explain that story because I was doing the karaoke and that randomly popped in my mind when I was doing my voiceovers. Okay, back to it. And yeah, that's it. They carting us away. After karaoke, we was out of there. This lasted until about like 12:30. So we had to get us on off that lot. They had to shut that lot down. So listen, I love getting paid to have fun, and this was definitely it. So yeah, that's it. That was the night.